y'all already know this is Punch Wrong Boxer, aka Mr. Moo. Shine himself, aka El Adobo, el Sazón, el Borracho, el Pastor de Boxeo. Ladies and gentlemen, man. I know these type of subject is really has fogged up a lot of things that's happening in the sport of boxing. Great events. Shout out again to the Excellency for putting that 5-on-5 Queensberry versus um Matchroom Boxing. We got upcoming fights June 15th. Gervonta Tan Davis versus um Frank Martin. We got June 29th. We got Teofimo Lopez versus Steve Claggett. Hopefully they fix that H2O versus Kid Austin in July 20th. I know that they postponing the fight with Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul. But there's some good fights in that event that I think if they take it to New York City, right here in Madison Square Garden, and put Katie Taylor versus Amanda Serrano as the main event, and probably as the co-main, put H2O versus Kid Austin. You know what I'm saying? That's a good enough card. Or probably Jake Paul could do something, you know, fight David Tua, something like that. Ladies and gentlemen, smash that like button, smash that like. This is gonna be a little night, a late cap. What's good, round one? What's good, Trust? What's good, Tyco TV? Suck in the building. What's good, man? Yeah, man. There's two sides, two sides. A lot of people talking about Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney. Some people are protecting Ryan. Some people are protecting Devin. Some people enabling and disrespecting Ryan. Some people disrespecting Devin. Some people don't like both. So some people like both. What's good, man? But let's talk about the pops because they're the one that's as just as outspoken as the sons. Bill Haney and Henry Garcia. Henry Garcia, father of Ryan Garcia. Bill Haney, as we all know, father, trainer, manager of Devin Haney. Both of these guys have been highly spoken, whether people like them or not. At the end of the day, they're fathers to their sons. And as much as people want to critique a Bill Haney for being outspoken or Henry Garcia for being outspoken, whether you feel Devin Haney is right or wrong, or you feel whether Ryan Garcia is right or wrong, the fathers is going to do what you as a father is going to do with your son, especially in the public eye, especially in the landscape of them being in professional sports and have a lot of, you know what I'm saying, a lot of followers. They're not just also protecting their own son, but they're going to protect the brand. Why is Bill Haney and Henry Garcia hated for something that you as a father will do? Protect your son from any scrutiny, protect your son from any criticism, especially rough ones, tough criticism that could alter the perception as an athlete or a fighter. Let's be real. Whether you believe that Ryan Garcia is right or wrong, whether you believe that Ryan Garcia unknowingly or knowingly took the Austrian that was in the system to gain an advantage, Henry Garcia's Henry Garcia is not just gonna come out and say, "Like, yeah, I think my son, yeah, probably cheated, and my son needs to be responsible and accountable for everything." And blah blah. No, you ain't gonna hear that. Just like Bill Haney. Bill Haney, whatever you see Bill Haney saying, it's his job as a father. Whatever you hear Henry Garcia protecting is his job as a father. So why are they getting this type of criticism from the world of boxing? Why? Hmm? You don't think that Papachenko would do the same if there was some scrutiny going around with Vasily Lomachenko? Huh? You don't think that Boozy would do the same? You don't think that Kenny Porter would do the same? You don't think that Angel Garcia would have done the same? Don't you think that you would have done the same? You would have done the same. Now, let's be real. We're getting carried away. We all collectively getting carried away in blaming fathers by doing what you and I as a father would do if our sons was in the position, whether in the losing end or the winning end. What do you expect Henry Garcia to do or say publicly? Talk to me. What you gonna really gonna say? Either okay, there may be fathers out there that just gonna keep their mouth shut and don't say nothing. Maybe they feel like, you know what, I'm not gonna enable this, but I ain't gonna say nothing. Bill did it though, says Young King's Company. Overdid it, or is it? Put it this way. Put it this way, Young. Has Bill overdid it, or has we as a boxing community has overdone it? Remember what I'm talking about. Remember who these guys are to their sons. Remember who these guys are. So I think sometimes, even I when I'm doing content, but I understand even I when I'm doing content, because at the end of the day, we got to report the news. We gotta report the news. We got to give our perspective, our opinions. Try to be unbiased, logically, and objectively. Yeah, at the end of the day, like I said in the beginning of the live, I said these guys are their fathers, and sometimes we lose sight of that. Let's be real, we lose sight of that. Yo. And you know what? It's always happened with the Latinos and blacks. Let's be real. Let's be real. We always criticize. We always be like, hey, yo, and I've been saying this for since I started my channel. If you started my channel, look at, as a matter of fact, if y'all follow the podcast on Spotify, iTunes, Apple Play, go check out my first episode, my first couple of episodes on my podcast. Fatherhood is prominent in the sport of boxing. For those who've been following the channel, y'all know I've been saying that for a long time. Fatherhood is prominent in the sport of boxing. And I have the privilege to have met and to have spoken, you know, Henry Garcia, Bill Haney, Teofimo Lopez Sr., Kenny Porter, Virgil Ortiz Sr., Gabe Flores Sr. A lot of these great fathers that has put their sons in position to become millionaires, has molded, has molded their sons, has groomed their sons to be a successful athlete, successful in and out the ring. We don't see these guys getting in trouble like that. We don't see Gabe Flores getting in trouble. We don't see Devin Haney really getting in trouble. We don't see Ryan Garcia getting in trouble. We don't see Teofimo Lopez getting in trouble. We never saw Sean Porter getting in trouble. We never seen Danny Garcia getting in trouble. For the most part, it's the beautiful thing to watch in the sport of boxing, especially when in society they like to push that, especially in the urban areas that a lot of single parent households, fathers ain't there. They like to push that. But when it comes to the sport of boxing, what we see constantly is the collaboration between father and son. And the unfortunate part is in sports here in America, when we see a devoted father, we always want them out the picture. Y'all notice that? Have y'all noticed that in the sport of boxing? But put it in all in basketball as well. Look at LeVar Ball. LeVar Ball has put three sons. Let's say two and a half because you know what I'm saying. D'Angelo, I think he was in the G League. But at one point, LeVar Ball had three sons in the NBA. And all you heard was thousands of people saying that LeVar Ball should shut up. Isn't that embarrassing? Do you know what the chances are to be in the NBA? Do you know what the chances are to be in the NBA? What's good, Coda? Guy like LeVar Ball put almost three sons around the same time in the NBA. Build entrepreneurship. Empower them with their own company, Big Three, right? And all you heard was LeVar Ball should shut up. His sons should tell his father to shut up. They're grown men. They should do whatever they want to do. They should leave their father alone and let their father do whatever they want to do. His father's living vicariously through their sons and things of that nature. The same thing we hear in the sport of boxing. Everything you hear about Bill Haney, there's people out there that saying fire Bill Haney. Devin Haney, your father is making it worse for you. Fire Bill. They say Henry Garcia don't know nothing was going on. He ain't Bill. He's not a manager. He's not an accountant. He's just on the side collecting money from his son. And sometimes these fathers be going at one another. And I think, in my opinion, in the sport of boxing, I think y'all fathers, y'all should be looking out for one another more. And y'all should be looking out for one another. Bill Haney should be giving props to Henry Garcia, vice versa. Teofimo Lopez, Bill Haney, all the fathers. And I understand why these fathers are in their son's life. And the beauty about it is that they actually build this together. He said, Oscar Herrera, you still with this topic? If you don't like the topic, my brother, you could just bounce. You know what I'm saying? Easy. You feel me? Or if Oscar, with all due respect, if you don't like the topic, you could. I mean, it's 12:43 p.m. Eastern time. I mean, you could. Hey, watch xnwx.com, jerk your shit off or something like that. Be with a wifey or something, you know? Shout out to the other boxing content creators. You could, you know what I'm saying? If they got a video, they live, go out there, man. Or or you could go live and do your thing. Team Lo Savage was good. Chino in the building was good. A buckle of bounce. Yeah. Motherfuckers want to be directors of Punch Drunk Boxing producers. Again with this topic. Shit, I don't say that shit on First Take. First Take talk about Cowboys all day. They talk about the Lakers. Look, everybody's talking about the Caitlyn chick, Caitlyn Clark. Go call ESPN and tell them to stop talking about Caitlyn Clark. Hmm? Motherfucker wanna come here to Punch Drunk Boxing. You gonna talk about this same topic again? Like this ain't one of the hottest topics in the sport of boxing. Hmm? So we're gonna keep on talking about it because there's a lot of layers to this topic. But I'm talking about this topic because I really want to talk about the positive in the fathers, since there's so many criticism going on with Bill Haney, Henry Garcia, and a bunch of fathers in the sport of boxing. Let's talk about the positive because I understand that in the sport of boxing, and especially in the YTBC YouTube boxing content creator, I check my analytics, and the analytics says that is 90% of the people that be watching these channels are men. My analytics says that over 25-year old, not even the teens is watching, not even the young adults is actually watching these content. So I believe that most of the people are family men, probably got kids, are fathers, and I think that this is a content that we could all relate, and probably there's a content in which we could all be humbled by. What's good? What's good? Young King's Company with the dollar super chat. Good looking. I appreciate you, my brother. Low nose boxing at the building said Ryan still guilty. He's suspended, so still equality, just less time. This ain't about Ryan. This ain't about Devin. Really, primarily, it's not about Devin. This is not about Ryan. This is about fatherhood. It's about fatherhood, and I think collectively we are going. We doing too much in terms of disrespecting the fathers because they're doing and they're saying the same things that we will be doing and the same thing that we will be saying probably if we was in the same position that they was at. They're here to protect their sons. They're not here to expose their sons. Come on, man. We all come on. Most of us as fathers out here. Hey, sometimes when you think that your son is wrong, you're not gonna publicly out him. You might protect him publicly, but then behind closed doors, you be like, "Hey, yo, man, what the hell you doing?" You might go to parent teachers conference and you're gonna be, but you ain't gonna be screaming at your kids in front of the teacher. You're gonna take all the information in. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, all right, teacher. All right, okay. And then when you go back home, una pela que tú le vas a decir, mira, ¿por qué tú no me dijiste? You was telling me all this time you was doing your homework, and you was going to school and stuff like that. You was cutting class, or you was absent, or you was late this time. But you're gonna say that in front of the teacher. You gotta be cool. Gotta be cool. What's good, Coda? He said, you're opening the panel up today so we can have our bi-weekly debates. Or you tired of getting cooked? P.S. God bless everyone. Jesus loves you, and so do you. And Jesus loves you to the point where he understands that you're sinning right now, Coda. With that, what you just said, you're a sinner, you're a liar, and I will smack you with a bucket of holy water just for lying the way that you lying right now, getting cooked. You don't even know how to cook, Coda. You don't even know how to microwave. Huh? All you do is microwave noodles. I'm the chef around here. I'm the cooker. Huh? I season, I broil. I'm the sazon. All right? You just be going to the corner truck, get you a cream, a bagel and stuff like that. Just heat it up in the microwave and stuff. That's all you do. You're a microwaver. I'm a cooker. I'm a damn chef. Know nothing about that. You go on a date with a girl, you be taking on to for a bucket of fried chicken and stuff like that. You don't know how to cook a good fried chicken. You don't know how to cook pollo guisado, moro, huh? You don't know how to do that. He said, "I cook pasta." Man, you don't cook pasta. You be boiling water and just cook the ramen noodles for $1. You ain't doing nothing. You don't even know how to do some real ramen noodles, hmm? With the boiled egg. You don't know nothing about that, Coda. Dímelo, Real Amido Nation TV, el pastor, ya tú sabes. Hey, what's good? Yup, yup. He said, y'all see how he ducks smoke. I already knew what's up. Come on, you guys, man. You're a cook or a cook. I don't know what that means. It's Coolio. Nah, man. This is just not an open panel. This is just not an open panel. Channel. You feel me? When I open up the panel, it's a privilege when I open up the panel. That's not. I told you a long time, Coda. That's not punch run boxing. That's punch run boxing of old. When I was on the come up. You know what I'm saying? I ain't on one of these channels that just open up the panel. This is a living room, and we all just chopping it up. But if I feel like it, and if I have the time, to be honest, you know why I really don't open up the panels as much? It's really two reasons. Two reasons. Matter of fact, it's three reasons. Three reasons. Three reasons. I give it the three reasons, and then we're gonna keep on talking about this fatherhood prominent in the sport of boxing, and we gotta really tone it down when it comes to Bill Haney and Henry Garcia. And I see a lot of channels going at Henry Garcia, a lot of channels going at Bill Haney. Yeah, I could be one of them as well and stuff like that. But I collectively, I feel like we should tone it down. But there's the reason. Hold on. So let me see. No bills, too easy to cook. Double X, what's good, Double X? Um, Punch panels is filet mignon. That's what I'm talking about, Jay. Feel me? You gotta make the cut. Gotta get back to work. Chino, God bless you, brother. Okay, there's the three reasons why I don't open up the panels like I used to open up the panels. So you gotta understand, right? Three reasons. Number one is some people don't jump on the panel. Some people don't jump on the panel and genuinely wants to really show the channel love. They in it. Some people are in it to build their own shit, and then want the subscribers and the followers that I build and want me to recommend my efforts. You understand what I'm trying to say? Yeah, let me go to Punch on Box and stuff. They probably got some good people and stuff like that. Then I'm go to my channel and no, 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 no. That's just one of the reasons. And I saw throughout the years, you know what I'm saying? And then these people then become the snakes as well. You know, mal agradecidos, esa gente. Another thing is, I don't have the time like I used to have the time when it was a pandemic and everybody was home and stuff like that. We go 3, 4, 5 hours. See, I got a lot to. I like talking boxing. I got a lot to say. I got a lot to say, and if I open up the panels, I lose a lot of my time to train of thought. And also, I want to give people. If I'm opening up the panel, I want people to get their say. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not here 3, 4, 5 hours. So then your penny's gonna come to like it's gonna be too short. And I don't like to cut people off. I want you to get your whole point across and stuff like that. What was the other reason? I had another reason. It was that not too. Another reason. When I used to open up the panels, it got to the habit of the people. I'll go live, open up the panel, and then somebody will. It will be several people that will open up the panel and be like, "Hey, yo, so what are we talking about now? Well, you telling me that you wasn't watching the show? You wasn't watching what we talking about? Oh, this is just a hangout spot. Nah, it ain't like that no more. You feel me? So we're gonna have to establish, you know what I'm saying, some groundwork around here. I'm not the debater. I used to love to debate. I don't to be honest, it doesn't how to say it. It just doesn't I don't feel hype, you know what I'm saying? Debating. Because I feel like people also like to play devil's advocate, you know, instead of knowing like the truth, but people like to play devil's advocate and not really. That's how I feel. I just don't get the hype of opening up the panels or having a phone line and stuff like that. I shout out to all those channels that do their thing, but I do my thing. Let them other people do their thing, and you know what? That's the difference between other channels. Cool. So yeah. Oh, so let's talk about this right quick, right? This fatherhood stuff, man, because I think that we all understand. Most of us understand. Either you're not a father or you got a father. But then I also understand that many people don't have fathers. And maybe we are a community that don't respect fathers because maybe we are a community. Maybe. I doubt it, but maybe we are the community. Most of us over, and most of us, if I mean, if y'all could, let me know where y'all from and stuff like that in the chat. But I believe that most of us right now is probably Latinos and blacks. And I know, like I said at the beginning, that in our neighborhood they try to promote fatherless children, broken homes, um single parent household. A lot of kids or a lot of youth is not being raised by their dads. So I could see why in our community we're always dissing the father, and we're as a community we always saying to the sons to fire the dad. How many times are we going to hear people say, yo, Teofimo Lopez, fire your father? How many times we going to hear this community, hey, yo, Devin Haney, father, fire Bill Haney? How many times? How many times we heard, hey, yo, Danny Garcia need to fire Angel Garcia? How many times we heard when Sean Porter was active, hey, yo, Sean Porter need to get rid of his dad? How many times we hear that? Yet, let's say like Lomachenko was not, you know what I'm saying, it's not, you know, in the Latino black community, he got three losses. He lost to Salido, lost to Tio, lost to Haney. And I never heard a group of people say, you know what? Vasily Lomachenko should fire his father, Papachenko. Never heard that. I never heard nobody say, yo, Lomachenko should fire his father, Papachenko. Why? I mean, look, we're talking about, let's say, a Tio only lost one time. Devin Haney lost for the first time. But these are the, what about, hey, what about John Fury? John Fury is probably the loudest and the most dysfunctional one out of all of them. Motherfuckers can't even travel to the US. He said, Bill loved the coco. I don't know about that. For one, real recognize real. Gotta say more than that. There's captain approaches to attract and intrigue the fans and get them into the moment and the mind. Punch don't got a father, but was raised from the old. Now I got my dad, bro. I was raised from my father. My father been in my life since day one. Since day one. You know what I'm saying? My pops has been in my life since day one. Oh yeah, I mean, there's ups and downs in terms of, you know, there is some struggle. There is a lot of struggle, man. We were poor, but I pick up the phone right. I pick up. I'll call my dad right now. He'll probably pick up. He'll probably be sleeping. You know. But I don't. But I also know. I'm gonna give you an example. I remember most of my friends wasn't growing up with their dad. Most of my cousins didn't have their dad. Matter of fact, let me say this. All of my cousins didn't have their dad. All of my cousins didn't have their dad. Most of my friends, 80% of my friends didn't have their dad living in the house. Most of the chicks that I messed with didn't have a dad. So when we seen in boxing that fatherhood is so prominent, fatherhood is so prominent. There's a lot of people that resent their fathers, and then when they see great fathers in the sport of boxing, it's so easy for them because they made it in life. You know, a lot of people have made it good without their fathers, right? They got homes, good credit. They're great fathers themselves. They're not they didn't keep the they broke the cycle. But some of the people don't understand a great father. They don't give a damn. They don't give a damn about giving props. And this is the reason why in this community it's so easy for people to say Devin Haney needed to let go of his father. Devin Haney needed to let go of his father? The man, manager of the year 2023, the man that has put him in position to become a millionaire, that his son had a tool and he nurtured that tool and guide him and put whatever everybody all the pieces around his son to become a successful story in the sport of boxing and also a high accomplished fighter as well by the age of 25. Let go of that, abandon that, fire that because of one loss versus Ryan Garcia? Are we crazy? Now I said this, and I've gone on records many, many times saying the same thing. I don't want Devin Haney to fire his father. I would want Bill Haney to actually be probably the second coach only if he's not gonna be the head trainer during training camp. And let the primary coach in training camp be the primary voice in the corner. But I would never want Devin Haney let go of his father. I want Devin Haney to finish his career with his dad in the corner. Just like Ryan Garcia got Henry Garcia in the corner, that doesn't mean he's the primary voice because it's Derrick James. Just like Earl the True Spence Sr. is in the corner of his son when it's Derrick James there. And look, with or without Derrick James, guess who's going to be in this corner? right? It's gonna be Earl Spence Sr. I understand. I understand. There are many that don't want to give Ryan Garcia the benefit of the doubt. And I understand there's a lot of people that don't want to give Devin Haney the benefit of the doubt that he was a crybaby, sending letters to the New York State Athletic Commission, all of that. Yes, the criticism we all everybody always going to be criticized no matter how great you are. But we're also criticizing Bill Haney and Henry Garcia for things that we will do as fathers as well. Henry Garcia going doing interviews and interviews. Henry Garcia is doing interviews and interviews protecting his son's integrity. Bill Haney gonna be doing some interviews, going from interviews and interviews, protecting his son. Why y'all mad? Why we mad? Why we mad? Because in the end of the day, wherever we mad at Bill Haney and we're mad, it's because he's protecting Devin Haney. Who's Devin Haney? His son. What do we expect from Bill Haney? You let me know, guys. What do we expect? What do we expect from these fathers? Or you think because you could shit on Devin Haney, you expect Bill Haney to shit on his own son? Or because you could shit on Ryan Garcia, you think that Henry Garcia going, you know what, I'm going to shit on my own son. I understand all of you guys. I understand. I understand you channel. I understand this channel. I understand. Yeah. Ryan Garcia, yeah, he's dumb. My own son is dumb. That's what you expect, guys? It's nothing going to change. Even if Henry Garcia or Bill Haney feel like, you know what, my son is going about this the wrong way, publicly, they're still going to defend, protect, support their sons. Because I see it, we're going in too much, pause, collectively. People that support Devin Haney making videos hating on Henry, and people that support Ryan making videos hating on Bill. Collectively, we all wrong. Collectively, we're wrong. Not wrong, and give us a perspective of of course we're gonna report whatever is made public. Yet in the end of the day, this is not about being right or wrong. This is about that they're going to support, protect their sons publicly. Pat's Nation in the building. What's good, Pat's? What's good? What's good, brother? Does anybody got what? Why would anybody got a problem? Let me ask a question. What's the problem you have with Bill? And what's the problem you have with Henry? Clear signs Tyson shouldn't be fighting. Mm. Shout out to Floyd Schofield's Kid Austin's dad as well. Another trailblazer in the sport of boxing doing his thing. Isn't it a beautiful thing to watch? Isn't it a beautiful thing to watch these fathers and sons, especially in between rounds in the corner, celebrating together? Bill didn't have the answers when Devin said he knows what I'm doing. We understand that. We understand that. But you know what? Not everything is going to be perfect. Not everything is going to be perfect. And we're looking, and you know what? We're looking for perfect situation time and time again in the sport of boxing. We're nitpicking a lot of the stuff. You know what I'm saying? We think that these fighters they need to be perfect. No, we understand that. We've criticized it so much, and I understand. I understand. Films. Randy, what's good, my brother? Dímelo, mi hermano. Randy in the building con la bandera de República Dominicana. I understand. And this is the reason why. This is the reason why I said that Bill should move as the second coach, but still be in the corner of Devin Haney. It's no fault. Is nobody going to protect their sons like their father, especially in the sport of boxing. Now, one of the things that we got to give a lot of credit to Bill Haney, compared to the other fathers, is that he learned the business of boxing. He's made some great deals, y'all. Some fathers just don't never educated themselves in the business of boxing, and sometimes these fathers, because not educating themselves in the business of boxing, let their sons be snaked by the powers that be in the sport of boxing. Sometimes they can't even protect their sons because they can't even read the contract themselves. Now let's be real here. We could criticize a little bit, but I don't want to criticize them to the point where people are saying that these guys are not valuable to their sons. For the most part. For the most part. But let's also hold accountable where it needs to be. Ryan Garcia got popped dirty in Vada. We understand that. We know that. But like I said, there's layers to this thing. Why did Ryan Garcia? He's already how many years he's been a professional, right? He's been a professional for quite some time, and he's been a 15 national world champion. He's been fighting since he was 7 years old. Tournaments, everything, professional, very successful. They know how. Come on, you've been dealing with this for years and years and years. How to cut weight. But in the 11th hour, but in the last 11 hours, Ryan Garcia needed to go outside of his camp, outside of his personnel, and hire Scooter to help him cut. I believe what was it, 11 pounds, 11, 16 pounds, something like. I think it was 11 pounds. You're telling me that Derek James don't know how to cut? You're telling me out of all this time, what everybody else in this team was doing, nobody is knowledgeable? Let me tell you like this. In that sense, I believe that Ryan Garcia, some of the people in Ryan Garcia's team let Ryan Garcia down. And just like when Devin Haney was talking about in that interview with in Sports Center, and he was saying, you know what? When I lost, I was thinking about my team, myself, my preparation. He said, when you lose, you start thinking about everything. Ryan Garcia, I say this, as much as he believes in the conspiracy theory, I believe in some conspiracy theory as well. I believe in a witch hunt. I believe it. That's just my opinion. I believe it until it's proven wrong to me. But that's what we got to see. You know what I'm saying? This week they got a press conference, and then we got to wait what the New York State Athletic Commission going to be saying. But regardless with that, chick in the building was good, chick. Bill just need to set up the rematch and stop complaining. That's all facts, Young Kings Company. I agree. I agree 100% with that. Scooter was with him 11 hours. I don't know if it was 11 pounds. 11 hours. You're telling me that they needed to hire Scooter. Scooter don't know Ryan Garcia. Scooter never worked with Ryan Garcia. Scooter never worked with the people around Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia got a lot of people around him. Ryan Garcia got a lot of people around him. He got Derrick James, who's high. He was trainer of the year. You telling me that the trainer of the year don't know, can't help him how to cut that weight? You telling me the trainer of the year don't know how to cut that weight? The man has worked with Anthony Joshua, Earl Spence, Frank Martin, Jamel Charlo. You telling me that Ryan Garcia needed to get somebody outside the rims of his camp? Something is wrong. Some people got complacent in Ryan Garcia's camp. Let's not forget, during the camp with Ryan Garcia, when he was getting prepared to fight Javante Tank Davis, and there was a mole in the camp. Ryan Garcia, let me say this. Ryan Garcia, I gotta say this. Your camp is letting you down. There's some people around Ryan Garcia, they just rocking the wave. They just being around them, but they're not protecting. That's the way that I see it. Am I breaking it down? Am I breaking this down unbiased, logically, and objectively? You telling me that leading up to the camp with Javante Tan Davis, there was a mole in the camp, meaning there's people around me. Look, Ryan Garcia, all he needs, what he needs to, he's focusing on training, running his miles, strength and conditioning, sparring, recovery. That's his job, and everybody around him got a job as well. Even if you're not on the payroll and you're just a friend of Ryan Garcia or you're just a family member of Ryan Garcia, you know what your job is? Especially when you have a fighter in a dangerous sport like this that need to be 100% focused on what he needs to do to prepare to go inside the ring and risk his life for everybody around him and his kids. Your job is to push all the noise away, protect him from things that he shouldn't be thinking about for the 8 weeks that he's in training camp. But when it came to Ryan Garcia, and I'm saying, of course, Ryan Garcia looked like he's not controllable by the people around him. But how is it? How is it that with all these trainers around him, boxing people around him, that he needed to hire somebody to cut the weight? Derrick James should know how to cut weight. His father should know how to cut weight. Shout out to Henry Garcia. But one part that I didn't like with the interview with when I heard Scooter in Mill City boxing. And I remember when I heard Henry Garcia said he don't know who Scooter is. And Scooter said, I saw Henry Garcia only one time, and it was a second. When I came in, he was leaving. Where everybody is going, everybody should be with Ryan. The important people, especially when you got 2 days before the fight, everybody should have their game face. I hear too many, I don't know. I hear that too much when it comes to the Ryan Garcia camp. I hear too much, I don't know. What you took? I don't know. I gotta figure it out. What you took? You gotta have a team around you that's writing everything down. What you took? Oh, I don't know. How to cut weight? Oh, I don't know. Everything is I don't know. I don't know. Everybody doesn't know shit. AB says Ryan not disciplined, but guess what? There's people around Ryan that's not disciplined as well. That's my point that I'm trying to make as well. That's my point that I'm trying to make. That people around him is not as disciplined as well. And I'm sorry, I'm gonna say it like this. Look, I'm gonna say it like this. Look, a lot of people always want to talk about loyalty, 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 and they only look at fighters that, or fighters' loyalty to their trainers, or fighters' loyalty to them, to people, to friends, to strength and conditioning coach, to their dads and stuff like that. What about the other way around? If you know that you can't control Ryan and Ryan doesn't listen to you, or Ryan this, you know what you got to do? How about you be loyal to him and get out the picture, or bring somebody into the camp or to the circle and introduce him to Ryan, and maybe Ryan will give that person the benefit of the doubt, and maybe he will listen. Will listen to this new person, or Ryan will listen to this new trainer or this new personnel, whatever. Sometimes y'all gotta get out the picture because maybe the fighter is so loyal that you know what, he's not gonna tell you to leave the picture. It's like I'm gonna give you an example. Look at Deontay Wilder and JD. What the hell's JD been doing? Maybe Deontay Wilder, if you would have just told JD to get out the corner and let me. Matter of fact, who's more important to Deontay Wilder, JD or Mark Breland? But because he want to be loyal to JD, because JD is the first person to really, got him into the boxing stuff and help him with the boxing, and then JD is the one that contacted Mark Breland to bring Mark Breland in to teach Deontay Wilder what JD couldn't do. When shit hits the fan, the guy that is the most notable, the one that knows the most, the expert is the one that gets out. And then you get a full team that's a bunch of yes men and wants to enable the delusional mind state that you have. See, a JD, if he was really real, you know what JD would be like? Hey yo, hey yo, Deontay, stop it. Stop it. We need Mark Breland. We need Mark Breland. You know why? Because Mark Breland was smart enough to understand that you you started boxing too late for him, for anybody to teach you, you know, to the point that you're gonna be looking like Lennox Lewis or something like that. It's too late for that. But Mark Breland was the master of the 1-2 in the 80s. If you know boxing, Mark Breland had the best 1-2 during the late 80s. And Mark Breland identified with that right hand. So he see the specialty of that right hand. Look, we can't do anything else, but at least he has that. He already got a gift. So let's make that gift blossom. But see, then after Mark Breland, Malik Scott, well, could be a yes man to Deontay Wilder. He wanted to experiment with Deontay Wilder. Oh man, let me make him a boxer. Let me make him a mover. Mother effer, man. He is 38 years old, 39, gonna be 40, bro. The hell you teach him how to box now? That's too late. I'd rather see Deontay Wilder be the crazy swinging wild Deontay Wilder. That's more effective than what Malik Scott was trying to teach him. Deontay Wilder throwing them haymakers was more effective than him trying to throw some straight punches and movement and stuff like that. Me, that's a young. Deontay Wilder was a wild man. You keep him wild. But that's what happens when you just have a bunch of yes men, or, you know what I'm saying? See, sometimes fighters say this is a life or death sport, but do they really carry themselves like that? Do they really embody that type of mindset? Because if these fighters really embody that type of mindset, that this is a life or death sport, so they will put every personnel around him has to be the perfect fit for them to be successful in the most dangerous sport of them all. And this is why loyalty is this. This is loyalty. This is loyalty. It's what Henry Garcia also done with his son. I taught my son up to a level, and now we're professional. Now we're entering the elite level. My son needs elite training. Matter of fact, son, let's get Eddie Reynoso. Let's get Goosen. Let's get Derrick James. See, Henry Garcia is doing the same thing that Bill Haney was doing, but he's doing it a little later, right? He's doing it at the professional level, which Bill Haney did it when Devin Haney was young. The only thing is that Henry Garcia, in this sense, I give him the nod on this one. Henry Garcia is smart enough to be the second coach and let Eddie Reynoso be the primary voice, but still be in his son's corner. He would let Goosen be the primary voice, but still be in his corner. He would let Derrick James be the primary voice and still be in his corner. In which Bill Haney, and this is the criticism that I have for Bill Haney, is that you're not the head trainer in training camp. It should have been Ben Davison, even though y'all came with a victory, but it still should have been Ben Davison to create that type of chemistry. But you see it time and time again. I told y'all, if you follow the channel, I said, you know what? This is not going to last because little by little, Devin Haney, little by little, was fighting by himself because the instruction is not generally coming from a person that has been in the trenches with him, hands on, training him during the training camp. So then when we hear Bill Haney in the corner say certain instructions that doesn't make sense, I hear it. Bill Haney is losing that chemistry with Devin. But because Bill is not in the trenches with Devin anymore. So you need to step back and be the second coach, not leave the corner, still be a voice, but not the primary voice when it comes to instructions. But you could be that voice when it comes to motivating your son, because ain't nothing better than the voice of your father in your corner. And anything that you do in life is nothing better than a father, because a father is going to protect you more than anybody else. Your father's the one that's going to going to look for you when it's time to talk about the girls. It's going to practice with you, you know what I'm saying? Hit the baseball, catch the rebounds, take you to your trips, take you to your to your sports events. A father would die for you. Malik Scott did wonders. Money does all the talking and messing up the boxer's future, says Chick. Eric Gomes says bomb squad. For the most part, Henry Garcia, if we look at the success of Ryan Garcia, has done a wonderful job. Bill Haney has done a wonderful job. Teofimo Lopez Sr. has done a wonderful job. Danny Garcia has done a wonderful job. Floyd Mayweather Sr. done a wonderful job. Virgil Ortiz Sr. done a wonderful job. Bozian has done a wonderful job. The late Gary Russell Sr., God rest his soul, done a wonderful job with all his sons. Remember, this is a world sport. I think sometimes we lose also the sight that this is a world sport. And their sons is at the elite of elite. Shout out to Shino Inoue. Inoue's dad as well. Doesn't get the credit that he deserves. In my opinion, he's trainer of the year. Shino Inoue is trainer of the year. Just as much that Bomac was trainer of the year, Shino was trainer of the year as well, in my opinion. And he doesn't get a lot of credit. Inoue's dad doesn't get a lot of credit. But I'm gonna tell you like this: if Inoue would have got knocked out, then everybody will be paying attention to Inoue, and they'd be like, "Yo, fire Shino," or probably not, because it's not within the culture to be hating like that anyway. What's good, Thriller? For me, Wilder must retire. No improvement. Same style, straight right hand, then open for counter without any defense. In spite of his reach advantage, he doesn't know how to punch. Set his free. Hey, I'm gonna tell you like this: Deontay Wilder is one of the most successful heavyweights of this era, and I gotta commend Deontay Wilder walking into a boxing gym at the age of 21 and accomplished what he has accomplished. What more can we expect from Deontay Wilder? Walked into a gym at the age of 21, and he also has a bronze medal and representing USA. What do we expect Deontay Wilder to be? Mike Tyson, Lennox Lewis, Evander Holyfield, Frazier? What do we expect? What did we expect from Deontay Wilder? He exceeded his expectations, man. Hey, he got 3 losses, and he lost to Tyson Fury, one of the best of this era. He lost to Zhang, a great elite heavyweight of this era, and he lost to Joseph Parker, which Joseph Parker be Zhang. Hey, we're not looking for perfection. No, I understand what you're saying, but I think that for the time that he's been fighting to reach the level that he has reached, beating Stavern, hey, people say who's Stavern, but who's really Deontay Wilder? He beat Luis Ortiz. Luis Ortiz, we all know, got layers more skills than Deontay Wilder, and Deontay Wilder still beat him. Deontay Wilder is a Cinderella story. Matter of fact, Deontay Wilder is probably has one of the most intrigued stories in the heavyweight division. But because in America we're so toxic, we don't see the good because maybe the Mayweather effect of being perfect, that if we see a fighter today get dropped, he's exposed, he's a bum. Look what we do with Edgar Berlanga. Shout out to Edgar Berlanga's dad. Look what we do to Edgar Berlanga. Edgar Berlanga has not one loss. And we talk about each and every of his fight, we talk about it like if he lost. We're willing to see downfalls from these fighters, and we're willing to see downfalls of these fathers. What are we watching? What are we really? Even I'm talking about Devin Haney and Bill Haney. There's people out there. Do you really want Ryan Garcia to actually see? If you would, I would wish, even if I don't like Ryan Garcia, if I didn't like Ryan Garcia, I would wish that, you know what, that is not true. Because that's a black guy in the sport of boxing. If everything is true and everything came back, that he knowingly took these things to have an advantage versus Devin Haney, that's bad for boxing at the end of the day. Yeah, for the moment, you could cheer, you see Ryan was this, and he didn't really beat Devin Haney. Nah, even if you were a Devin Haney fan, you wish that that didn't occur. You wish that it comes out being that, you know what, he unknowingly had that in his system, and he didn't have it in his system for an advantage for him to be enhanced to beat Devin Haney. You should want it not to be that he knowingly took it, because you're a boxing fan and you saw what happened that night. It was a spectacular night. And everybody around the world is talking about it. And this is the reason why also he's getting the benefit of the doubt, because ain't nobody trying to give that one up. Tycho TV says Berlanga is ass punch. It is what it is. And what though? When? What fight, Tycho TV? When did he lose? When did he get knocked out? When did he get embarrassed outside of him being a vampire and biting the neck of his opponent? But other than that, what? Why is he getting shitted on, bro? So think about this, Psycho TV. Think about this. Berlanga is ass punch. It is what it is. So okay. So all right, Berlanga. You know what? Let's say think about this, Psycho TV. If a lot of people thinking like you, Edgar Berlanga just cut it quick. That's it. Just go and go work in the supermarket or something. Like we're already saying he's shit when he hasn't even shown that he's shit. What is it? We want him to be the next Miguel Cotto, and since we don't see a glimpse of him being Miguel Cotto, we think that he ain't shit. Berlanga should have 2 losses now, but he don't have 2 losses now. Why don't we criticize those other fighters that we felt that had that beat Berlanga and not secure the victory? What about those other fighters? Show me in consecutive fights that you take losses, and then I start really questioning where are you going to if you could be an elite fighter or something like that. He's what, 26 years old right now, walking into his prime. Let's see. Let's see what he could accomplish before calling him that he ain't shit. And this is the reason why there's not a lot of fights. Look, I posted this earlier, right, today. I said, shout out to Demise Andre. I met up with Demise Andre this week, right? We're gonna do a big interview and stuff like that. And of course, he wants to fight Kalen Plant. He wants to fight Kalen Plant, Jaime Munguia, Edgar Berlanga, Jamon Charlo, even Canelo Alvarez. And he said, basically, David Benavidez, you know, had denied that fight. He beat him, but it was more about him being bigger than me, not necessarily him got more. He's more not necessarily that he's more skillful than me. It's just that he's just bigger than me. I couldn't overcome pause his size. I said pause. He couldn't overcome the size of David Benavidez. That shit ain't sound right. But it's true. Since we all boxing fans, is it true? Is it a legitimate statement? Yes. We all know that David Benavidez is an enigma at the 168-pound division. We all know that he came down from 240 pounds when he was younger and stuff like that. We all know that, man, he's supposed to be in 175 or even a cruiserweight at that. But since there's so many people that hate the Andre, there's so many people that hate Edgar Berlanga, there's so many people that just they're not. I mean, he doesn't have a fan base like that. Keelan Plant. Then we see what about a fight? A lot of people already wrote off Jamon Charlo. Jamon Charlo got in trouble with the DUI and stuff like that. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, he gets his all those things situated and stuff like that. Because collectively we don't respect these fighters. When we mention a possible matchup between Andre and Berlanga, or Andre and Plant. I don't want to see Andre. He lost one time and that's it. His career should be over. Caden Plant lost two times. Or what else? Jaime Munguia. Who Jaime Munguia going to be fighting? Edgar Berlanga. You already think that Edgar Berlanga ain't shit. So we shrink our sport, bro. We shrink our sport. Punch. Two faces today. Y'all soft like a bit. You first one talking shit about Bill. And tonight, Punch is like a teddy bear. Fuck off. Oh well. He said two face. What the fuck are you talking about? What did I say about Bill that I never said in the past? What did I say about Bill today that I never said in the past? Oh, when I'm talking about Bill. Same shit I'm talking about Bill right now today is the same shit I've been talking about Bill for years. He said, tu mejor pesadeja, whatever. Tell me what I never said about Bill Haney in the past that I'm saying that I didn't say today. See, this was another thing. See, and this is the thing about this community is that drama sells, man, and talking shit sells. That see, this person wants me to just talk shit about Bill Haney at all times. And if you give Bill Haney or another father some credit, they'd be like, oh man, people don't like that. People don't like the benefit of the doubt. People don't like that. People really don't like unbiased. They don't like that shit, bro. In this community, I learned that a long time ago. They don't. You have to pick a side. We're talking about fatherhood. That's the point of the live, though. We're talking about fatherhood. We're talking about that. In the end of the day, regardless of what side of the fence you're on, regardless if you're a Devin Haney fan, regardless if you're a Ryan Garcia fan, regardless if you're a fan of Bill or hate Bill, or a fan of Henry Garcia or hate Henry Garcia, in the end of the day, Bill and Henry is going to protect their sons. There ain't nothing that we could do about it. And we're actually criticizing them for the things that we would do if we was in their shoes. I'm calling all of us, all of us, hypocrites, including myself. That's the point, you dummy. I'm saying that we need to tone it down in terms of okay, we could critique Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney. They're stylistically, their matchup, their lack enthusiasm, the way they approached the fight, the way they got exposed or whatever, whatever. But in terms of yo, Bill should shut up, yo, Henry should shut up. Why? They're protecting their son. They're not gonna shut up for what? For who? You going to okay? So you think that Bill ain't gonna be like, all right, I'm gonna stay quiet? Nah, he's gonna promote his son, support his son, enable his son, all that stuff publicly. He's gonna do it. And if anything is gonna be, and if he's gonna disagree with Devin Haney, he's gonna do it behind the scenes, just like Henry Garcia gonna do it behind the scenes. So I'm saying, what do we expect? Why we have this full throttle criticism of fathers when we know as fathers that we will be doing and protecting the same thing, the same way? CC in the building was good. Philip in the building. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying that we're taking it too far collectively, including myself. We're taking it too far collectively in really critiquing the fathers. If we're gonna critique Bill Haney, let's critique him as a trainer, as a manager. But as a father, no. Bill Haney, Henry Garcia, Teofimo Lopez Sr., Gabe Flores Sr., Fernando Vargas, Bozy, Virgil T. Sr., Floyd Schofield, Kid Austin. Man, all these guys are doing a wonderful job putting their sons in position to be successful, earning a lot of money, big names in the sport of boxing. He said, nope, if I agree to something, if I lose, I will accept it. Yeah, that's Devin Haney. This is a business in the end of the day. It's easy to, it's easy for us to say, you know, I want all fighters to take their loss just like they take their wins. But it's also a business. And I understand that one loss, stock drops. We understand that perception sells as well. As much as reality, perception that sells, illusion sells. And Devin Haney and Bill Haney is just not in the position to say, hey, we lost to the better guy. Even though I wish they just say they lost to the better guy. But I understand, even I don't agree with them, I understand it. Even if I don't agree with them, I understand it. Even if I don't agree with Bill Haney in certain, I understand it as a father's point of view. I think being in denial hurts their stock even more. I think being in denial is what also made them. You could also be successful in you could be you could be delusional, and it could help you as well. Delusion when you fail is bad, but it's also delusion. Yo, to be in this, you have to mind fuck yourself. There's so much messed up about their fight. You have to understand. When you're gonna make a video about the supplements being tested negative for aspirin, huh, Punch? Why didn't you go live when you found out about it? If it's something that defends Ryan, you'll go live. Let me see. Hold on. Let me read this again. When you gonna make a video about the supplements being tested negative for aspirin? I already did a video for that. I already did a video for that tested negative for aspirin. What are you talking about? I did it live. I think was the first one to do a video about it. Why didn't you go live when you found out about it. If it's something that defends Ryan, you'll go live. Anybody understand this guy? I already. What are you talking about? I already did a video and a live about it. Huh? I don't know what this guy talking about. I don't know what this guy talking about. Oh, I just read. You probably late, brother. I don't know. I don't know if you how. I don't know how long you've been following the channel, but I think you're late. I mean, I already did those lives and videos. Which, what do you want me to talk about that I didn't talk about? Yeah, sometimes I don't understand people, bro. I think he's talking about the supplement company testing their stuff. I mean, if he's talking about, I don't know. I'm just going by what he's saying. I'm just going by what he said. This, he said, when you gonna make a video about the supplements being tested negative for aspirin? I already did. Yeah, I'm going by what he says. So maybe type again. Well, I must have missed it, my guy. But why aren't you defending the sealed supplements from the same batch turned out negative for aspirin? I already did that live. I already did that live. Yeah, you must have missed it. He don't be on the chat. Yeah, and I haven't even seen you in the chat. When I did those videos, I haven't even seen you in the chat anyway. Where, Sin Gang Poppy. Where you been at? I haven't seen you in the chat on none of my lives. Where you been at? You be one of the you be the one that be sitting in the cut? My punch, why you ain't make a video when this came out? Why you ain't make a video about it? How about that? If you feel like I missed something, why don't you make a video about it? It's weird when people don't even support you, but they expect you to do something for them. Like, I can understand if a member, if the constant supporters, the people that smash the like button, that's here on the day in, day out when I go live on my videos, and they comment and they subscribe and they donate to the channel. But this guy wants me to do something for him, and the man don't even support the damn channel. He say he said you on Ryan's payroll. It's always why people always want to attack the content creator. Why you attack? Oh man, I wish I was on pay. I feel like I should get paid for the work that I for the work for my work. I wish I'm on payroll. Matter of fact, I'm gonna say right here, right now. Hey yo, Devin Haney, DHP, Golden Boy Promotions, Top Rank. I want to be on somebody payroll because I want to get paid for my content as well. How about that? Búscame trabajo. Búscame trabajo, sucio viejo. Yeah, I want to be on somebody's payroll. As a matter of fact, Ryan Garcia, págame, coño. Págame ya, ustedes. This guy say I'm on Ryan Garcia's payroll. I don't even have a Ryan Garcia interview. I don't even have a Ryan Garcia interview. Este tigre está hablando de payroll. Ajolá, que me paguen ellos ya. Shit. Hasta Victor Conte me paga a mí, dice yo, Punch, stop talking about me. Yeah, okay, págame, dame $5,000 for the month. Okay, I'm not gonna say shit, right? Te dejo quieto, ya. Oh, shit. Punch, you hiring my guy. I'm trying to be on the payroll too. Claro que sí, que me paguen la gente ya. Ponte Dro que boxeo está aquí 5.5 years y nadie no me paga a mí. ¿Ah? Nobody in boxing no me dan nada. Esta gente son cheapy. Fuck out of here, man. Give me some money. I start a channel. Plot twist. I'm a Ryan Garcia. I just hate when people are pushing out misleading information and manipulating their viewers about Ryan being innocent. Like is he innocent? If you don't feel like he's innocent to you, then he don't feel like he's innocent. Why you mad? Well, you want people to think like you, huh? If I feel like Ryan Garcia is innocent, it's on me. You don't gotta agree. I don't hold a gun to anybody's head and be like, you gotta think the way that I think. Man, please. Is Ryan Garcia suspended? Is Ryan Garcia did they change this? Ryan Garcia still got a hearing, right? If they got a hearing, have the New York State Athletic Commission even said something? No. You're going by he say, she say. That's what we're talking. That's what we've been talking about. We're going by all he say, she say. What Ryan Garcia is saying, what his attorney is saying, what Victor Conte is saying, what Devin Haney is saying, what Bill Haney is saying, what Henry Garcia is saying, what this one is saying, what this channel is saying, what this. What about what the New York State Athletic Commission, what they have said? How about that? I'm just gonna give. I'm not gonna go well into a detective. You want me to be the detective for you? How about this? How about this? Pero sing gang papa. You want me to do the work? You want me to do videos? Pues send a $200 super chat, yeah, and then I'll work for you, okay? Si tú quieres que yo trabaje para ti, págame, señor. You talk about somebody's payroll? Let me be on your payroll. Says you want me well, you haven't done a video doing this. All right, so let me be on your payroll and pay me, motherfucker. Well, you think you're just gonna request? Oh yeah, you know what? I gotta do this video for Sing Gang Papi because he told me in the chat that I need to do a video about this. Págame. Ah, you talking about payroll? Let me be on your payroll. Tomorrow we go live. Whatever you want to talk about, págame, señor. Ahí está mi cash app. Este tigre que me, este tigre que he's the director of Punch Run Boxing. Mira, vete para la mierda. He said, yo, you should open up a link and debate this. Hold on, espera. Pero esto es lo que me quilla de la gente. I shall open up the link and debate this. Lo que me dicen, you notice the people that tell me what to do on my channel or lo que no, pero si tú quieres que yo haga eso, pero da un super chat, págame pues, dame algo. The haters are the one that want me to do something. No, 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 da algo. Punch, don't do free. I'm not doing no. Hey, yo, Savage, we're not about that life no more. We don't do free debates here. No, now it's a privilege. No, yeah, no. That was it. The pandemic times. That was their chance. You know what it is. You know what I'm thinking now. Now when people be like, yo, open up the panel for free debate. Nah, 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 nah. Ain't no free debate. This ain't no open panel shit. Tienen que pagar, huh? Just like when you go to the amusement park, you gotta pay, right? Just like you got a great adventure. You gotta pay. Ah, nah, nah, nah. Not even you call to the boxing voice. The boxing voice, you gotta pay for a phone call. No, así no. Mira estos tigres, los haters, diciéndome what I have to do. Give me a second, y'all. Hold on.
Yo, yo. I'm not even a I'm not even a Haney fan. That motherfucker boring in a fighter. I hate motherfucker like Punch who continue. Pues vete de aquí. If you don't like it, get the hell out of here, my brother. Huh? If you don't like it, get out. Leave. I hate motherfuckers like Punch. Look, it's gonna be 2 o'clock in the morning, brother. Eastern time. If you don't like it, my brother, go watch xnwx.com. Y una paja watching midget porn or something like that. Get the hell out of here. What are you doing paying attention to a boxing channel that you don't like? Hey, matter of fact, see, nah, I was gonna do what other channels do. I was gonna block you because if you don't like it, then I'll do you the favor and block you. Punch. Any idea when the press conference is with Ryan's lawyers? I don't even know. Should I give him the boot? No, no, no. Stay there. Stay. Man, Victor ya escribió una libro en Twitter about Ryan. Yeah, that dude can't. That's why. I think if to be honest, if Victor Conte was not in the if he was not in the mix of this, I think people will be more clear headed, you know, in this situation. There wouldn't be a conspiracy theory like this. But ese Victor Conte, no, he don't know how to stay quiet, he's acting as he is the primary voice for Devin Haney right now. The biggest cheater in sports history is the one that's vouching. That's why. How can I listen to him? I don't even want to listen to him because you know the more that I listen to him, I'm like, yo, how you know all this information? How you know Ryan's information more than how you putting out Devin Haney's information more than anybody else? Wasn't Ryan used to be with Victor Conte? No, Ryan never used to be with Victor Conte. Just because Ryan was wearing a snack shirt, that doesn't mean he was never sponsored. Victor Conte never said he was sponsored. See, that's why you don't know shit. Maybe you should start listening to real channels like myself and stop being a hater. No, Ryan never was sponsored by Victor Conte, you dummy. Punch, what is your take on the documentary Secret of Secrets? It was cool. It was cool. It was cool. It was not nothing that, you know what I'm saying. It was a good it was good. It was a good documentary. You know what I'm saying? Um it was not something that we didn't know too much, but it was well put together. And the good thing about it, it was well put together and the timing was right. Sometimes when a documentary drops, it's not the right time, but it was well put together. Well put together, well put together. They got a lot of views. They got a lot of support for that channel. Exodus, what is the Exodus film for the first video in a new channel to get those type of numbers and get that type of support? It was good. It was good. You know, very detailed. Very detailed. So you got to give that person a lot of credit. You know, got a lot of people talking about it. Got a lot of people trying to answering about it. You know, I think if you look at something deep enough, you'll get you'll get a lot of answers. And sometimes things will come out that you wish you didn't look too deep in it. It's almost like it's almost like if in relationships when a woman feels like there's a chance for that her man could be cheating, but she's not gonna look into it. She's just gonna take everything as face value. But if she just goes way into deep, she might find something. You know what I'm saying? And vice versa. Vice versa. If you look into something real, I'll put it this way. Let's say like if I was Victor Conte, to be honest. I won't even talk. I won't even put myself in that situation because if this goes deeper than what it is and goes deeper, and then people are suing each other, and then people got to give phone records. I put my channel on the line. Listen to me. I will put my channel on the line. My channel on the line. I will delete my channel on the line. That if it goes so deep into this thing, you will see the former Pablo Escobar of PEDs phone phone records have the Vadas and the Waters. I'll put my channel on the line. If it ever goes that deep, there will be phone records of in, outgoing calls, incoming calls of Waters and Vadas representative. But who's looking? But in boxing, who looks into things that deep? See, in boxing, it's always a throw it under the rug type of thing. Even if somebody's getting popped dirty, if they not real, if they not look at Dillian White when he got popped dirty the first time. What happened to the B sample? We were still waiting on the B sample right now. Hell, Oscar Valdez didn't even didn't receive the suspension. Why? Because it wasn't. He was fighting in the Indian reservoir. So what was it? Reservation, something like that. In the end of the day, whatever side are you on, it hurts boxing. It gives a black eye, and I think and I honestly say, whether people want to believe in the information that's put out there, I think most people wants doesn't want that performance to be tainted, or they're not willing to give it up. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not willing to give that up until this. For me, it gotta be significant evidence. Not that he just popped dirty. I don't give a damn about popping positive like that. It has to be the amount. The amount for me, in my opinion, that was in his system is not somebody that's enhanced. So this is why I'm giving the benefit of the doubt. Not that I'm holding I'm holding Ryan Garcia accountable and responsible that is in his body. But what's in his body, in my opinion, doesn't tell me is a person that took it to enhance himself, nor was the amount that is enhancing himself to enhance his performance, in my opinion. This ain't no anabolic steroids and those are things that there's certain drugs and certain amounts that okay they doing it to enhance himself. The cream, Shane Mosley was trying to enhance himself. Yes, Fernando Vargas tried to enhance himself. You know what I'm saying? Those are the shit that you get. You ain't telling me about no trillion. Uh, uh, what was it? Billions a trillion of a gram, whatever that. Man, please, man, please, please. If it looked like he was unknowingly taking it to perform it to enhance him, man, please. Man, Ryan Garcia was tied in the third round. If Ryan Garcia was using a PED to enhance himself, that was the cheapest shit that, man, they give him Haraka. Just like fake ass weed, they give him Haraka weed. They gave him K2 PED. K2 PED. And please. Ryan Garcia, it did not look nothing out of the ordinary. And to be honest, I don't even think that Ryan Garcia was even as sharp as he was even with the Luke Campbell fight. I think he was more sharp with the Luke Campbell fight. I think Ryan Garcia was tired. I think Ryan Garcia was giving up rounds. I think that his left hook is just second nature. Second nature. Matter of fact, he was landing some right hands as well. I feel like I feel like Devin Haney just had the trash game plan. I think that Devin Haney had a trash ass game plan. And I think that everybody knows that. Whether you a fan of Devin Haney or not, everybody knows that the way that Devin Haney is going to get effed up by Ryan anyway. Osterin or not, that Devin Haney that came up with that weak ass approach and try to bang pause with try to go at Ryan Garcia with his pillow fisted man. He was there to what happened that day was going to happen regardless, and ain't going to change that. You go again with that approach. You go put it this way: Devin Haney with PEDs go with that approach, and he's still gonna get knocked down. Like still gonna get beaten up by Ryan Garcia. Give Devin Haney PEDs and let Devin Haney go out there with the same game plan, and Ryan Garcia still gonna whip his ass. Devin Haney with PEDs with that game plan still will get his ass whooped by Ryan Garcia. The problem of Haney has a glass jaw. He got pillow fisted and a glass jaw. Sing, did Bill Haney give you some of that cocaine? Oh, yes, it does matter. I think a lot of people missed it, but Ryan actually landed some left hooks on Devin as he did on Luke Campbell. Yeah, he landed some left hooks and he landed some right hands. Yeah, Devin Haney got his ass whooped bad. See, Sing Gang is crying like a little bitch because the Ryan Garcia beat the shit out of Devin Haney. Grown man crying at 2 o'clock in the morning. Devin Haney got his ass whooped. Shut up. He got slapped up by Ryan, bro. He got singing Pappy. He cried like a little bitch, just like Bill Haney and Devin Haney. What you going? Matter of fact, if I were you, go write another letter to the New York State Athletic Commission. Go help Devin Haney write a letter. Ah, we got one of them crybabies out here. Ah, the fuck out of here. Devin Haney got his ass beat up. And still got his. Hey yo, Sin Gang Poppy. Hey yo, Ryan Garcia slapped the shit out of fucking Devin Haney. Oh, man, nobody want to rebuke what you said. Ryan Garcia slapped the shit out of fucking Devin Haney. He'll slap the shit out of you too. Oh, the crybabies out. They can't sleep. hey yo, Papa, you can't sleep. I know. You can't sleep. That's what it is. Dímelo, David, in the building. What's good, David? What's good, my brother? Aquí estos tigres still crying, man. Estos tigres todavía están llorando. Motherfucker forgot, still wiping tears off his face. Doesn't matter how much amount. I don't give a damn if you had like a grain of salt of it. I want a disqualification. No, I want a disqualification. Oh, man. Devin Haney fans, man. Man. You should have. You should hear other people. They be like, Ryan Garcia. He said. Yeah, that's some dude said. Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia went, and this is attempted murder. I'm like, yo. They're like, yo, that this is attempted murder. Oh Lord. Hey, yo, that the mouth that Ryan Garcia had, it was attempted murder. Oh my God. Ay, Dios mío. Rap Star Boxing Eyes, the voice of the UK, London. Was good, man. Man. Maybe if Devin Haney was not fighting with them hush puppies, whatever he had on, them sneakers that he had. That's what another mistake that he had. That was another mistake that he ugly ass shoes and stuff like that. Yeah, sing game poppy, where you at? Well, I never Haney got beat up like that, bro. Nigga, you vouching for him? You vouching like you his ex, or not his ex, like his baby mama. You the one that's talking. You vouching for him like you his baby mama, like you his mistress or something like that. Them wild ass hood rats and shit like that. What the fuck you say about my man, Pacquiao? He's Sing Poppy is the ones like them hood rat chicks that she be wanting to fight the dude that want to fight her dude. Nah, punch. Nah, shut the fuck up, punch. Shut the fuck up, punch. Nah. He cheated. I don't give a damn how much. I don't give a damn how much he had also in it. He had a little bit, and that's enough for Ryan Garcia to have the strength and the power to beat my Devin Haney. And I don't give a damn what you said. Oh, shit. This is the reason why people go. See, you see how you see how this live started. I'm talking about fatherhood, Bill Haney and Henry Garcia, and I want the people out there to respect the fathers. But then you know what I'm saying? Then this live has gone left with some people, man. We don't know we were supposed to be talking about some positive shit. But it is what it is. It's almost like it's like the Red Sox and Yankee fans. You know what I'm saying? And when Yankee fans be like, I don't hate the Red Sox. I just hate their fans. This motherfucker came over here first and said, "Why they ain't make a live about this and this and that? Like you support the channel." Like you ever send like a super chat, be like, yo, or you ever, yo, I shared your live, I share your video. You want to come over here and regulate punch run boxing? Like I'm going to do what you say. If CC Thriller, Savage, my brother Rapstar Boxing Knowledge, Philip, you feel me? Randy, you feel me? Watch out. You know the real supporters of the channel be like, yo, Punch, you should do this. Yo, what do you think about this? Coda, Low Nose, you know what I'm saying? Jackie, the rest of y'all that I see, y'all be like, yo, Punch, yo, I think this will be better. Of course, I take into consideration. I take into consideration. But this hater gonna come over here and tell me what to do and how he want, why I do a video of this and this or that. Man, get your freeloading ass out of here. Let's say Ryan did cheat. So Haney was such a talent that 6 billionth of a gram of aspirin is all it took to wash him. Was he ever really that good? That's a good point, Tycho TV. That is a good point. Nah, not because his fans think that it was attempted murder. They look at you, these Devin Haney, these Devin Haney fangirls. They think that Ryan Garcia, the amount of Ryan Garcia, the amount of Osterin in Ryan Garcia's system, they look at it like Ryan Garcia had a shotgun on behind his back, And he shot the shotgun. And yo said, Push, you said you stupid. Like Vete Conte said you have an IQ of minus 100. Yeah. And guess what? They listening to me. They listening more to Punch Young than the Victor Conte. I ain't the one that went to federal prison. I ain't the one that went to federal prison for selling PEDs. I ain't the one that's known for giving athletes undetected PEDs. And you watched it, and you watched it. Look at you. He said you even made a 20-minute, and you watched the whole 20-minute video, and you're a hater of mine. You must be a low life, brother. I would never give, I would never give a minute, 2 minutes of anybody of my time if they hate me. Like I won't give it, I won't tune into none of your shit. Haney fans are psychopaths. I'm telling you, but Tycho, they're not even Devin Haney fans. They Bill Haney. They Bill Haney fans. Cause ain't nobody a Devin Haney fan. He went to prison for years. Dude went to prison. He fucked up baseball, everything. And well, now people like gang bang Poppy that got a Poppy that got gang bang. This guy want to come out here saying now he want to give Victor Conte the benefit of the doubt. That's how much. That's how much. Look, forget about people that saying that yo Devin Haney is hated. That's how much people hate Ryan Garcia. That you will give Victor Conte the benefit of the doubt of all people in sports. I mean, he shouldn't even have a say. He shouldn't even have a say. I don't even know why people. I wouldn't even listen to him. Shut up, man. You got gang banged by Bill and Devin. You got gang banged by Bill and Devin. Synagogue, synagogue, got gang bang poppies. Ay, Dios. Perdóname, perdóname, perdóname. No, este tigre que viene aquí molestando a la gente. ¿Ah? Now the whole life got to be about you now. Ryan knocked a couple of poo poo squirts out of Devin. I seen that. I seen a picture of that. Se estaba cagando el tigre. Ese tigre un lambón. Randy, ese tigre un lambón. Ese tigre palomo. Mira este tigre, gang bang papi. Vouching for the Pablo Escobar of PEDs. Gang bang papi over here vouching for Pablo Escobar of PEDs. Huh? They get good. Like if he's some more moral character in this situation. Hey yo, gang bang papi. How about if Devin Haney is the one that got some drugs in the system and that goes undetected because of the affiliation that the Pablo Escobar PEDs got with Vada and Water, huh? I'll be stupid. See me for me. See, we break things down unbiased, logically, and objectively. As a matter of fact, el tigre que se parece que estaba en droga era de Ben Haney, that Brian Garcia was hitting him with all the left hook and the guys that kept standing up. Huh? Ese tigre es que tiene supplements in his system, undetected PEDs. I could say that. And anybody will argue with me? Anybody? Think about this. Think about this. How about if I say this? You know what? Devin Haney got undetected PEDs in his system. Will anybody really be like, yo, push, I'll get the hell out of here. You're lying. He's with Victor Conte. Um, nah. Could it be? Hell yeah. Anybody that works with the man is suspicious. It is what it is, right or wrong. But anybody could say that about Devin Haney or anybody that works with him, and you got to have a you got and it could be 50-50. You can't say no. With his history, you can't say no. He only gang bangs poppies. Gang by Poppy, yeah. Gang banging Devin, Bill, and Diddy. Now let's ask the dude that be there that's popping the ass pimples of Victor Conte right now. Gang bang poppies that be banging poppies all over the place and stuff like that. Mira, gang bang poppy. Huh? That be popping Victor Conte's ass pimples. Do you believe that Devin Haney is legitly clean? Yes or no? Mira, gangbang papi, te estoy diciendo algo. Te estoy preguntando algo. Gangbang papi. If I say that, yo, Devin Haney got undetected PEDs in the system, is it logical for me to think like that? Yes or no? Gangbang papi. Thank you, Knight Rider. Victor himself said we should be suspicious of him. Facts. So I'm suspicious of him. I pick and choose when I could be suspicious of him. Why not? Why not? Should we be suspicious of Victor Conte? Yes or no? Is it out? Is it out the norm, or or illogical? Illogical for us to think that, man, Devin Haney no doesn't have any PEDs that goes undetected. Devin Haney only tests positive for being a bitch. Dice Randy Diablo. Gangbang Papi wants to talk to about Josue Vargas. That's his favorite fighter, Josue Vargas. The Gangbang Papi. Mira, ese tigre le gusta, es el novio de Gangbang Papi, mira el novio. Es el novio de. Mira, Gangbang Papi. That's what you like right there. Eso es lo que le gusta. ¿Ah? The YouTube Mr. C. Eso es lo que le gusta, Gangbang Papi. Mira, para ti, mira. Eso, ya. Ese es tu novio, ya. Mira el novio de Gangbang Papi. No, he's coming to Pontron Boxing, hablando mierda a mí. ¿Ah? He's not nice to me. No, es el novio de Gangbang Papi. What's good, Hunter the Hunt? What's good, brother? Mira lo que dice. Man, this motherfucker hates Haney like a motherfucker. Stop protecting him. Why you protecting him? Huh? Why you come over here like a crazy baby mama? Huh? Acting like damn Devin Haney's baby mom and stuff like that. Coming over here and protecting and shit like that. Huh? Why you protecting Devin Haney like if you was Diddy? Huh? Why you coming over here y protecting a Devin Haney como si tú le estás sacando la leche a ese tigre? Eso es. ¿Ah? Gangbang papi. Tú le estás sacando la leche a Devin Haney. Maldito pájaro. Hunts of the Hunt. What's good? Say yo punch. Why ain't win the raffle? I thought we was boys. I know. Shout out to Thriller. Shout out to Savage. Shout out to Arturo. Shout out to NE Boxing Fan. I got ya. I got ya. Don't worry. I got ya. Gotcha. I was a little bit busy today. My son's birthday today. I got y'all emails. I got y'all emails. Randy said, congrats to all the winners. Hey, Punch, I bet you if Bill Haney and Devin Haney say to Gangbang Poppy, hey, yeah, that's his name for now on. You see what happens when you play around with me now? Everywhere you go, they see it's gonna be Gangbang Poppy. Good looking out, Philip. Once again, shout out to Charles at the Cheese, Charles at the Queso. I'm saying $40,000, 40,000 giveaway sponsor. All blessings to that man, bro. Good brother right there. But yo, what y'all think about June June 15th? What fight y'all what event y'all gonna be watching? Are y'all gonna watch are y'all gonna watch Subriel Matias versus Liam Powell, or you gonna watch the Javante Tank Davis event? What event y'all gonna be watching? Cece says, nah, I'm watching Tank. Randy said Matias, bro. Chuck said golf. Million said Tank versus Frank while Subriel on DVR. So, what fight is more important, you think? What fight is more significant? Subriel Matias or Subriel Matias versus Liam Paro or Javante Tank Davis versus Frank Martin? Or is it equally good? Or y'all rather watch the Javante Tank Davis event because it has David Benavidez on the co-main event versus Alexandre. And I don't know how to pronounce the guy's last name, bro. I think all these fights, performance is really, really gonna matter, bro. Knight Rider said, I think more important is I think a little bit for me. I think Matias versus Pyro is more important. If you look at the 140-pound division, man, it's like it's now looking like we really don't know what to expect. You know what I'm saying? Like um Jack Catterall is calling out Regis Progress and Tio. It's funny that Jack Catterall is not calling out Matias. Why he ain't calling out Matias? It's funny, right? Like, why are you not calling out Matias as well? I mean, aren't you with Eddie Hearn? Why Eddie Hearn didn't call out Jack Catterall to fight Matias? That would be an easy fight to make because they both were Eddie Hearn and Jack Catterall said, I want the belt. Well, that's an easy fight to make. He shook. I think this the go. To be honest, I think this is gonna be the first fight though that Subriel Matias is really gonna have that type of pressure in terms of. I think now this is the fight that really people really got their eyes set on Subriel Matias. Like before, yeah, we people see his fights, but it's not like people. This now people really got this their sights on Subriel Matias. And let's see, hey, some people blossom in front of the home crowd, and some people lose in front of their home crowd. Sometimes when you get the look, let's run through the some people's homecoming fights. Hold on, Jamal Charlo versus what was his name? Um, remember when they fought in Houston? People thought that he struggled. J. Rock Williams got stopped by Jason Rosario in his homecoming fight. Um, who else? Teofimo Lopez took his L versus George Kambosa in his homecoming fight after beating Vasily Lomachenko in New York City and Brooklyn. Um, I think that Earl Spence, in my opinion, he didn't lose. Yeah, Montiel. Yeah, Juan Montiel. He didn't lose to Mikey Garcia, but for me, that was the fight that, to me, when he was just beating everybody up with the body shots and stuff like that. I think that fight to me let me from since that fight I knew that Earl Spence wasn't this machine because you couldn't even hurt Mikey Garcia that came up two divisions up, didn't even run. He didn't even got a six pack, damn it. And you threw everything in the kitchen sink and still could have get him out of there. Or hurt him. Um, who else? Their homecoming fight. Keith Thurman got hurt bad by Luis Collazo in Tampa. Yeah, he retired Luis Collazo, but he struggled in that fight. Who else? Well, what I'm saying is that sometimes them homecoming fights is not all perfect. Sometimes it's too much pressure. What about Regis Prograis before the Devin Haney fight? A lot of people felt that he lost the last fight before Devin Haney. He went back to New Orleans. That was a homecoming fight. He didn't show up. So Matias been really flying under the radar. There hasn't been nobody putting pressure like they do other fighters. Like I think there's more pressure in Berlanga in his fights than there ever been pressure for Subriel Matias. There's pressure going now. I think this is going to be the first time where okay, this is your event, Subriel Matias. They're putting all the money, they're investing all the money for this event. You got to show out in front of your home crowd, and let's see if he can handle it. Or maybe he's overwhelmed. Or another person that struggled, homecoming fight, um, Josh Taylor after the Jose Ramirez fight in Scotland versus Jack Catterall. There you go. So there is a pattern in boxing that when you do go back home and it's a homecoming fight, you do struggle. Oh, I'm gonna give you another. I'm gonna give you another one. I'm not gonna say that he struggled bad, but He didn't look special. Canelo Alvarez didn't look special in Mexico versus John Ryder. I just feel like there's a lot of pressure, there's a lot of family, there's a lot of friends, there's a lot of sometimes fighting away is sometimes more important. Not important, sometimes it's less stressful. Yeah, man, would definitely be a big upset if Matia loses in Puerto Rico. Yep. Mm-hmm. Ooh, Virgil versus Castano. That's will be a good fight right there. Well, are they doing it? Shh. Man, I seen Castano. What was it? In Vegas. Nah, I don't think that guy was ever gonna make 160. He looked like he was like 200. He looked like he was walking around in 215, bro. He had a belly and all, man. Yeah, I don't know if he was retired or anything like that. I seen him lately in the gym, but yeah, I think he'll come back to that 160. I don't think that Brian Castano could do 154. Not the way that I saw him. You who do y'all see an upset with Frank Martin though? Yes. Do y'all see a Frank? Do y'all see a Frank Martin um um upset? I don't see it, but man, you just never know in boxing. That's how we watch. I just think in boxing they need to just throw in the names, man. Just give us the names for the whole year, like name versus names. Like I think that's what is gonna really elevate the sport of boxing, gonna sustain the momentum of boxing. You know what I'm saying? It's like I was saying earlier, like people are shrinking our sport, always talking down about all the fighters. Oh, boo, boo, oh, plan. Oh, yo, Demetrius Andre versus Plant. Jaime Munguia versus Plant. Jaime Munguia versus Andre. McBilly versus all these guys. Like it's so much. It's a lot of. It's several good fights at 168. You know what I'm saying? But if people keep saying that all these people are trash and they don't want to see it, Jaime Munguia versus Berlanga, Berlanga versus Plant, Berlanga versus Andre at 168. These are good fights. Maybe they could be great co-main events to a great main event, right? A lot of people saying that they don't want to see. Okay, put it this way: would you rather see? Let me see how much I really hate Andre. Would you rather see Canelo Alvarez versus his IBF mandatory or Canelo Alvarez versus Demetrius Andre? Which one would you pick? Canelo versus School or Canelo versus Andre? The Mexican G said, I want to see Munguia versus Plant. Good night, CC. Appreciate you. Going to take a quick nap before work. Everyone in the chat, have a blessed evening, and may God bless you all. God bless you too, CC. Have a great night. Coach Kenny studies the tapes. Jared Hurd too. Fact Savage. Miami Jefe says Andre gives Canelo problems. I think so. I think so. I think people shouldn't be living. People shouldn't be living off that performance where David Benavidez, because they really ain't nobody big as David Benavidez. Pause. David Benavidez is an enigma. You know what I'm saying? Just because we seen what David Benavidez perform versus Andre, that doesn't mean that that's Canelo Alvarez going to perform like that as well. Hold on, folks. Give me a second. Hold on. Let me fix it. Let me fix it. Mira la mujer de gangbang. Ese novio de este tigre aquí mimito, mira, es de este tigre, crying like a little bitch the whole fucking life, crying like a little bitch because we talk because Devin Haney's not getting the because Devin Haney got his ass whooped by Ryan Garcia. This guy for the whole life still talking shit. But yeah, this guy want to be Captain Saberho. Mira Captain Saberho. But anyway, tomorrow we back at it, live on the usual time, 7:30, 8 p.m. Eastern time. Y'all already know, man. We just went live just for a little bit and stuff like that. So love y'all in the chat. Keep on doing your thing. Keep on staying healthy. Healthy. And for the winners, I got y'all. You feel me? Got y'all this week. Love y'all. God bless, and on to the next.